Hello, this is Mike from Dimensional Walking. Today I'm going to talk about two groups of aliens that live underground. So there's two native tribes that live thousands of miles apart and have similar beliefs that their alien benefactors live under their feet, or as some call subterranean. Anyways, one of the groups I personally have had some really interesting conversations, and that group is the Hopis. And when I lived in New Mexico for many years. So let's start with the Hopis. The Hopis, of course, are a native tribe rooted in the American Southwest. They've weaved intricate tales of a group they call Anu Sinem. Hopefully, I'm saying that reasonably correct, or what the white people call the Ant People. So they've weaved this into their culture. And these subterranean beings are depicted as possessing extraordinary knowledge and profound connection to the earth, far surpassing human understanding. Central to the Hopi mythology is the belief that the Ant people served as guardians during catastrophic events that reshaped the world. Twice, according to their oral histories, the Ant people offered sanctuary within their underground cities, providing food and protection until the surface became more habitable once more. This act of benevolence cemented their status as revered protectors and benefactors of the Hopi peoples. So, beyond their roles as saviors, the Ant people are considered their original teachers of the Hopis. And the Hopis, generally speaking, are a very complex culture. They have some amazing drawings, and it's just an amazing culture, period. Now, in New Mexico, just so you know, their area in which they actually live, their reservations are fairly small compared to the Navajos or some of the many other reservations that exist in New Mexico. So they're very compact. They're a Pueblo group, so there's cave drawings related to them. It's really some really fantastic art that they have done, and inside some of their art, you will see these ant people drawings or whatever you want to call them, pictures in caves, etc. But it's pretty interesting, and I've seen some of them when I lived in New Mexico, as I said before. So again, beyond their role as saviors, the ant people are considered the original teachers of the Hopis. They impacted their wisdom on such things as agriculture, astronomy, and the delicate balance of nature. The Hopis believe that the ant people possess this inert understanding of Earth cycles, knowledge they generously have shared with humanity, not only the Hopis, but other natives and other peoples that have existed on Earth since the beginning of time. So the Hopis revere, of course, these ant people, and they talk about it a lot. And there's a lot of stories, and they pass down these stories generation to generation. And the ones that still live in New Mexico, when I lived back probably about 15 years ago in New Mexico, they were still talking about the ant people and still talking that they actually still existed. And there was still interaction between the Hopi people and the ant people. Um, and I talked to a Hopi and was telling me that his uh, I think it was a medicine man would on a constant basis be interacting with these ant people. Okay. So the ant people are often described as small humanoid creatures with advanced technology far beyond our comprehension. Their subterranean cities are said to be filled with wonders, and their societies is structured around a deep reverence for the natural world. Okay? Hopi ceremonies and rituals frequently reference the ant people, serving as a reminder of their enduring influence and importance in preserving their teachings. So it's really ingrained in their culture. Okay? So that's the Hopis. Okay? Now let's talk about, excuse me, now let's talk about another group that is thousands of miles away. And it is called the Mankanwabu. Mankanwabu. Okay? I know I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but this is apparently ingrained deep into the Amazon and especially the Brazilian rainforest. Several tribes of indigenous people have recounted the tales of this Mankamwabu. Okay? I even said it twice now. So these are mysterious beings who dwell beneath the earth's surface. These entities are often linked to unexplained phenomena like UFOs and are shrouded in an aura of enigma. Okay? Physical descriptions of these beings vary from tribe to tribe, but there are things that are quite common. Frequently, they're depicted as a humanoid in form. They often are described as having large almond shaped eyes, pale or gray skin, and small in stature. So, kind of looking, thinking maybe sort of like a gray. Okay. I don't think they match exactly, but I do believe that they have a look of the gray. Okay. Maybe their heads aren't as big as normal as grays are. Some accounts portray them as possessing advanced technology, suggesting a level of development far surpassing human capabilities. Very similar to what the Hopis believed of the ant people. Interactions between the humans and the Manco Wabu are rare and often shrouded in myth. Okay. However, there are stories of benevolent encounters with these underground aliens, shared knowledge, and healing abilities. Okay. Conversely, other accounts paint an enigma, and even ominous picture suggesting a distance and aloof nature. Sometimes they just see them in the rainforest and they really don't interact at all. Okay. But they do see them. That's the important thing. And they see what they look like. Okay. So these aliens are often connected to nature, to the Earth's cycles and natural phenomena. So again, very similar to the ant people. Some of these tribes believe they are guardians of the planet. They are said to inhabit underground cities and even have spaceships. Okay, UFOs. And they're possessing knowledge of impending changes in power to influence these national and natural events. So again, they're looking at Earth type changes, and apparently they have conveyed some of that information to some of these Brazilian Amazon tribes. Their role is broader uh, and very complex and multifaceted, reflecting a deep-seated reverence for the unknown. So they're always looking. Apparently, they're involved with some astronomy type things, cosmetology type things, and they've relayed some of this information to these tribes in Brazil. While the Mukawabu and the Ant people may seem worlds apart in terms of geography and cultural context, they share intriguing parallels. Both are depicted as subterranean beings with advanced knowledge, often connected to catastrophic events and possessing a profound understanding of the natural world. Both groups believe to possess knowledge of the future. They share characteristics, invite speculation of the possibility of a broader, interconnected mythology that spans different cultures and different continents. So there you go. Hope you enjoy. Take it easy. Bye bye.